Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jeremy. Welcome to Polyphonic Press. And before we get into the review today, I just want to remind you guys to check out polyphonicpress.com, where I do a weekly podcast. It's uploaded every Sunday, and this past week was my favorite cover songs. And I'm going to need your help because I'm going to need some ideas for themes for different podcasts that you guys would want to hear. So if you got any suggestions, just let me know. That's polyphonicpress.com, and I do blog posts every so often. And yeah, just sort of hang out there. It's a cool place. Anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing Elsie by The Horrible Crows. Now, The Horrible Crows are a relatively new band. They're actually a side project for the Gaslight Anthem's lead singer and guitarist, Brian Fallon. The Horrible Crows was formed with his guitar tech, Ian Perkins. And the album comes out today, and this is their first album, so they're a really fresh new band. So this album starts off with a song called Last Rites, and it's really a departure from anything you've ever heard from Gaslight Anthem. It's very haunting, with nothing but the piano and a tambourine and the vocals. And this song is pretty much about heartache. It was a great way to open the album, and it really lets you know exactly what the album is all about. The song Sugar is a bit of a faster song. It really reminded me of Joy Division with the rhythm and the subtle use of guitars. There's not really heavy guitars, it's just sort of minimal. It's a pretty dark song about the loss of a love. And the vocals are right up front. It really makes you pay attention to the lyrics. And the meaning of the song isn't lost in this big wall of sound like on a lot of rock records. Go Tell Everybody has more of a soul, like R&B, old R&B feel to it. With the Hammond organ swelling, it's a lot more upbeat, and the vocals are really well done as well. It's almost as if like Tom Waits had done a pop rock record. It's pretty cool, and it's exactly what the album needs at this point. Something a little more poppy, a little more upbeat, rather than the melancholy ballads that have sort of led up to this song. Ladykiller really reminds me of 90s sort of roots rock type of groups like the Wallflowers, which I'm a big fan of, and this song works really well. It's got a very good vocal performance from Brian Fallon. And again, it's one of those songs where the singing isn't necessarily technically good, but it's believable. You can believe everything that this guy is saying, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. Believability is what I look for in a good singer. This is really well done, and it's definitely my favorite song on the album. Black Betty and the Moon almost has a jazz feel to it, especially with the use of the fretless bass and the brushes on the drums. It kind of reminded me of the Pogues, and I can assume that this is a big influence over these guys for this record. This notion becomes clearer and clearer the further along you go into the record. And then the album closes with a song called I Believe Jesus Brought Us Together. It has a feel that is very similar to the first song on the album, where the instruments are very minimal, and again the vocals are really upfront and in your face, and really makes you pay attention to the lyrics. It really ties up the album nicely, and it sort of bookends the record with the first song, and it wraps everything up, and it makes you feel like the album is an entity on its own rather than just a collection of songs. So I really like this album. It had some weak spots, but really not enough to really hurt it very much, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So anyways, that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with the video reply. Don't forget to check out our Twitter and Facebook pages, and I'm also on Last.fm, and the link is also in the description, as well as our website, polyphonicpress.com. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you'll know when I post a new video. If you'd like to suggest an album, let me know in the comments, or with a private message, or with an email. Any way you can get in touch with me. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care.